Alright, I'm going to throw another quickie up on the bench here while I'm at it, just so you get a feel for how this whole process works. Real start in 3, 2, 1. Alright, I'm going to throw another quickie up on the bench here while I'm at it. This is a Strauss 6 transistor, solid state jobby. Got a little dial on the front here. Volume, clicks on and off, and not crack this open, so you're seeing what I'm seeing. All spiders that fall out are original. I'm going to have to spudge this a little bit. It's not cooperating. There we go. That was just the bottom clip. Didn't want to come loose. Now this one has a battery. This is not a particularly new battery. it's in a fair shape, but not great. Not supposed to have this venting hole on the bottom. So that battery is probably not a whole lot longer for the world. Might keep it for posteriority, but that's about it. This one kindly has a little polarity schematic in there. So we're going to be applying 9 volts, negative on the little one, and positive on the side. So let me make sure my power supply is set to 9 volts. I have the right leads here. And it says negative on the small side. This is positive on one of those tabs. Flip this around to keep that out of the way. And make sure we're not on full volume. Very important. Just a little bit of volume. I want to blow my ears out when it first turns on. And let's see how much current this baby takes. Got the supply limited to 40 milliamps, which is just a hair below what the meter can do. Now I hear something when the volume is moving. It gets very quiet. It's off. Well, it's very quiet throughout the whole range. Try doing some tuning. Oh, it just completely cuts out at the top of the range. That's not off. That side's off. It's up, 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 up. Nope, definitely not up anymore. So that potentiometer is a little bad. I don't know if this is my location or the tuning of the set. Or if I was just on a harmonic. Well, hell, this one's working too. How am I supposed to fix up old radios if all the ones I get are working? This one has a few components that I suspect are probably not going to be longer for this world. Let's go with power, free these leads, and see what these capacitors look like. Close. So this That's a capacitor, that's a capacitor, and then I can't tell. These are coils, crystals, Sanyo. Not sure what those markings are. I'm gonna have to look that part up later. So we've got at least two electrolytics, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ceramics. 6 ceramics. Those little jobbies. Not sure exactly what those are at the moment. I'll have to go look that up as well. And then only a handful of resistors, really. This is a very small sub. Still has 2 transformers. Still has antenna coil here, which comes into, I assume this is a tuning capacitor. So I don't know if you can see the plates under there, but it does have meshing plates underneath. That's a really smooth action still, so that's a nice one. This, I'm almost wondering if some of the problems with our volume controller is due to the fact that it's so loose. Just tighten that up. There's not much to this. This is just a potentiometer with a switch in it. It looks like there's one screw holding this whole thing together, so let's take that out and see what's under here. This, I'm not sure if there's anything else holding this in place. There could have been a second screw at some point, but there's not anymore. Oh, the speaker set. The speaker might have some clips, but underneath this panel is the headphones. I bet that is part of the problem. Stitch this up. Would you look at that? If we loosen that, this is still held in here really well by something. I'm not sure what that something is. This up, the speaker's still not moving. I need to get the speaker out of here before I can do much else. I feel like the speaker is likely to have a second clip somewhere. That would be covered under the board. And the board is the part that's giving me trouble. It's just on this side. I think I see a clip in there. I think I need to. There we go. Whew. Worried for a second I was going to break something. Okay. So there's your tuning dial. Wow, that's a big dial. Just one big piece. And then there's a little clip on the other side, so jamming in that speaker was not going to do much. And here, some gunk, some goo. No signs of repairs as far as I can tell. The volume up here, it's a neat one. You can sort of see that click over. Make sure that's on the camera. So that clicks over and goes around. And that just looks like either a fairly normal potentiometer. Yeah, I think that's a normal potentiometer with a pair of additional contacts. And they're just spread out a little weird. So nothing too complicated there. Nice the old hairs in here. Very fine wires for the antenna section. And then, yeah, pretty straightforward little set. It's only 6 transistors, so how much could they really do? Getting this board back into place is going to be entertaining. I don't know what is safest to push down. Got to get it past this clip. Push on the board itself. Ooh. Don't like the way that sounds and feels, but seems to be the only way to do that. Another clip over here that still needs to go in too. Try the tweezers, they have a little bit of a softer edge. This one is not cooperating. It's not cooperating at all. I wonder if maybe you're supposed to do the bottom clip before the side clip, in which case I am screwed. Or not at all, and that makes it way easier. Once again, I'm dumb. Don't do it this way. Learn from my mistakes. That battery is not going back in here, because that is just asking for trouble. See if this has any juice left. Do I have that in volts? That's in volts. This is a voltmeter in volt mode, reading about 410 millivolts, and it ain't got much juice in there. That is one dry battery. Nothing different. That's no good. So, this won't be getting a battery today. I don't feel like running upstairs to get another 9 volt. I don't plan on using it today. Maybe tomorrow. Put this little clip back in place. I think that's about where that was sitting before. The screwdriver is too large. Where did my tuning screwdriver go? That'll work. And this doesn't really clip in, I don't think, so much as it just sits there. So, one thing I don't like about this one is how much everything snaps together. I already see that starting to crack. Every time you replace the battery, you have to unsnap it. So I don't know what I'll do about that. I'll find a way to put an external battery port on there. Anyways, that's Strauss 6 transistor radio, and it works. Once again, the second used, untested, probably not working radio I've gotten works just fine. It's not making for a very exciting series. Anyways, this goes up. Thanks for watching it. I will see y'all later.